Today we're going to be reviewing a pair of unusual knives that recently came to the market. These are dog tag knives. We have two models here that I'll be reviewing. We have the original titanium model here, and we have the newer survival knife model on the right here. These were both designed by a custom knife maker named Alex Shunnarah, and they're available through several different distributors. There's a lot of people that sell them on eBay. There's also the original dogtagknife.com. And places like EDC Depot also sell these. Both of these knives are designed to be worn around the neck, and they mimic the look of a military-style dog tag. Both come with a ball chain necklace to hang them up from. Each comes with a cover to wrap around the edges. This is called a silencer usually, because it keeps them from rattling against one another if you have more than one. The original model here comes with a stretchy rubber type, whereas the newer model comes with a rigid plastic style ring here. And each of these sort of functions as a sheath as well as a silencer. The older model here, the original, is made of titanium. It doesn't say what type of titanium, so I'm not really sure here. The survival knife model is made of 440C stainless steel. It also comes with a small button compass here and a flint or fire starter rod. Some people call these flint. It's actually called a ferrocerium. It's actually made of a metal called ferrocerium here, which is used to start a fire by making a spark. Now, both of these are essentially just a dog tag shaped piece of metal. There's no point or handle to speak of. It just has this one sharpened edge along the top here. It is fairly sharp. It is a flat grind, as far as I can tell. These were designed to be, like I said, meant to be as minimalist as possible. Just a spare blade you can keep kind of either as a keychain or worn around your neck as sort of a last-ditch use. They are marketed somewhat as they do use the word self-defense in their tagline. I'd say that's a bit doubtful. I mean, yes, you could use them if you needed to as a slashing implement, but to actually get it off of your neck chain, take the silencer off, and put it to use would be probably a bit difficult. Now, one thing that that may not have been clear first is that one of the reasons that the newer one uses 440C stainless steel is it's also intended to be used as a signal mirror. That's what the hole in the center is for. It's meant to be used as a sighting hole for signaling for emergency help or communication across long distances. Now, that said, the polish is not very good. You can kind of see your reflection in it, but it's a very dull gray, and I don't think it would work very well as, say, a regular chrome mirror or a dedicated mirror. But maybe if you're very good with using metal polish, you can get a good shine on this, and maybe it would probably improve the performance a little bit. There wasn't much else to say about the titanium. One difference, the titanium is lighter, and these are usually corrosion resistant, which is a kind of an advantage to the original model here. Now, getting into how the stainless steel survival knife model works, it also comes with the ferrocerium rod, which can be used to create a spark. Let's see if I can get it to do it here for the camera. Perhaps another time. These come with a kind of a paint coating around them, so you have to wear it down before it will actually spark. I haven't quite had the chance to use it. I've fiddled it with a bit, but not quite enough to get most of that paint off of there. Now, one criticism I have, though, is this is basically just a stick. There's no ability to attach it to the neck chain to be carried with it. You'd have to carry it somewhere else, or, I mean, if you have one of these small little screw-on capsules, you could store it in there. But in addition, in addition to not being able to attach it to anything, you also have nothing to grip onto. As you can see, it was a bit difficult to actually hold the two items together to actually strike a spark. As a similar criticism to the small button compass, it doesn't have any adhesive or magnet or anything like that. It's basically just a piece of plastic. You'd have to be keeping it somewhere else, or, I mean, you could super glue it to the front of this, but that would kind of defeat the purpose, and it would also prevent you from using the sheath around the outside, because I wouldn't be able to slide in and out of it. There is one of the things it mentions in the promotional material is you can use the hole in here to lash it to a stick, for instance, using a shoelace or something like that in an emergency situation. Granted, 2 holes in the survival model would make that a little bit easier, although you could probably do it with both. Now that said, these are somewhat of a limited usefulness. It would depend on really on kind of how you would foresee using this. Like I said, they are meant to be bare minimum. You can put them in a survival kit, or you can wear them around your neck, and they can act as a backup to an existing knife you have in a survival situation. Because of their unusual design, I mean, once they're actually placed in their silencer, especially if you get some engraving on the front, especially with the titanium model here, it would look just like a dog tag, and it probably wouldn't be noticed. Yeah, theoretically, it might slip past some security, but I wouldn't recommend that. For the same reason that you could also play Russian roulette with 5 bullets in the cylinder and not die. A lot of security professionals are wise to a lot of little tricks like this, and as far as I know, these will show up on an X-ray machine. So I wouldn't try anything funny at the airport. They are a good emergency supply, I would say. I do prefer to carry one around with me. I don't know of too many sources services that actually engrave the front of titanium. I have seen a couple things around on the web that do it by laser or acid etching. I'm not really sure here. It makes it a little harder with the survival model because it has a logo on the front here already that says attack, rescue, survive, and as well as the hole in the center. It makes it harder to really kind of put any design on it unless it incorporated the hole. And also the hole kind of makes it pretty obvious that it's not quite what it looks to be. Other than that, an interesting design. I thought they were pretty clever. So if this design appeals to you, I'd say give it a shot.